Everybody and welcome to another episode of Naval Action. So, here I am, ready for patch notes. Look at this. Look at the Mortar Brig. But anyways, I'm going to go through the patch notes now. So, what is the main thing? Let's see, does this work? Ooh, this is... Ooh. Main thing of this patch is... landing battles. Oh yeah. Let's see, can I hit this bugger? I think he might be stuck. And it's not reloaded yet. Anyways, let's set sail. No, he isn't stuck. So let's not set still. CK. So... I don't know how the Mortar Brig works. Don't judge. Anyways, so the landing battles is the main feature of this game. Let's turn. So yeah. First of all, there's some rule of engagements changes. So landing battles change the rule. The engagement changes. Where the hell are those mortar shells going? I haven't seen any hit yet. Oh, that's the aiming thing. Okay. Oh boy, those turn slowly. But anyway, so players who are pulled into an instance will spawn in an exact position from as in the open world. If you have enemies ahead of you, they will be ahead of you in battle. So you need to be more careful where you can spawn in a position where you are entirely surrounded. Also, there's limited range on this thing. Let's try and sail away from them. Okay, next up, lag compensation visual circle is added so that when you're inside that circle, you can't. Your spawn isn't guaranteed. So in the open world, there is a little circle, which indicates your and if you attack them within that circle, your spawn isn't guaranteed. Oh, these mortars, they turn so slowly. Also, landing battles has not been tested by fully yet, so if I shoot, I'm just going to try a fire. So let's stop. Then next up, there's some reinforcements changes, and this is not for AI. AI reinforcements aren't back in, don't worry. How do you fire? Okay. Reinforcements changes, yes. Reinforcements are now positional, but they always come a good distance away from the main engagements, and this is player reinforcements, mind you. Ah, okay. Next up, because spawns are now fully positional, and you can place yourself very close to the enemy. Ships now start the battles with guns unloaded. Let's take a look at those while we continue going through. Important, port battles will continue to be in separate instances, so they won't have landing battles. Come on, where are those cannonballs? And they have some notes on softening the ganking. So reinforcements are now positional. Oh, there they go. Okay, let's sink this bugger. Ganking is considered a main problem by a large portion of the community, and it needs to be lessening a bit. So for testing, after the battle has been started, you cannot change the battle rating so that the balance in battle, you cannot have a larger than 1.5 battle rating difference. So say there's a battle going on between a Surprise and a Renommee. You can't join in a ship like the Victory, which will change so that the battle rating difference is more than 1.5 times. However, this does not include for in-battle, like, in-battle, whatchamacallit. This is not including, shit, I'm lack of word. This does not include the pre-battle thing, so if you're tied by a Renommee in the Victory, and a Surprise and a shit ton of other ships, well, there's no limit on that, if I read it correct. And attacks in protected areas are now prohibited by design. I'm not sure what that means. And counter tag issue is known, and they will fix that eventually, but not yet. They added this thing, the Mortar Brig, which you use by press K. Of course, there's limited range. The more when you move, the accuracy is worse. It takes 40 seconds for the bolt on average to hit target. Minimum range is 1.5 kilometers. So that's the smallest distance you can shoot. The largest is obviously a shit ton. It sure is pretty with landing battles though. Let's try and see how close to land we can get. So this is now Kojoro, should be somewhere. There's Kojoro! All the way over there. Anyways, the Mortar Brig is slow. And yeah, so they added the Mortar Brig. She has 12 guns, 6 on each side, and 2 stern chasers. She is the Brig with 4 less guns and mortars added, and very slow. Those mortars make her awfully slow. But yeah, and they have to balance her somehow. They added the duel room, which I might show later. Depends on how long this battle lasts. Let's go get to that beach though. So yeah, they added a duel room which matches you up to an enemy if he has the same ship as you. So if he doesn't have the same ship as you, you won't be matched up. Let's scroll down a bit. Okay, there's also some PvE changes. So large NPC fleets added to the open world. So if you have been following me long enough, there used to be a time before early access where there were large NPC fleets of Santissimas and Victories and all that, but those got removed because you could cap them, especially with one durability. You would have just capped those fleets instead of making your own. So they added large NPC fleets back. However, you can't capture those ships. You can't capture NPC ships anymore. And generic epic events were added, and they're adjusted to your group size. So the larger group size, the more epic they are. Fleet order missions are added, which is basically group missions with a lot more enemies. And you can take missions of every level now, so not just the one above you, the two above you. Is it one above? Was it one above you, the one you are in the previous one? I'm not sure. I think it might have been that. So now you can do more missions. While we slowly sail towards this mission. I mean towards land. Ah, the bugger locked my rudder out. Let's aim. Land is still out of range. So you can only shoot your mortars on the sides, which kind of makes sense, otherwise you would shoot the mass. So now if you capture NPC ships now, instead of keeping those ships, they get sent to the Admiralty, which is effectively the same as just selling them. So that's what happens now. Whew, there's a lot of things in this patch, I have to say. I need a little break from talking. But I really like, though. He says he needs a break from talking and immediately starts talking. Of course. But anyways, I really like the land. At the very least, it adds bits of scenery. Which is nice. Let's continue on with the patch notes. So, you can now disable reload by pressing F for entire decks by pressing F5. So let's see. Yeah. It's not reloading every time I press that. You will also notice that the gunnery requirements get lower. Leak system is reworked, so you can now sink ship by generating enough leaks. Also, another thing, going back to the Mortar Brig, you can't get the blueprint of the Mortar Brig yet, but you can buy it in NPC shops. Okay, now let's continue on the patch notes. Group size has been increased to 12 people. I want to shoot at land. I'm kind of disappointed there are no fortifications left, but oh well. Is it possible to... Nah, I don't see the mortar shells in the air. Anyways. So group size has been increased to 12 people for the open role combat and events. However, for missions, I mean, there they go. I mean, for small and large battles, it's still capped at 6. All ships up to heavy frigates have been added to the NPC stores. Doesn't mean that the NPC stores will always be stacked with all ships up to heavy frigates, but extra notifications added for creating new characters and for deleting for outposts, so that it's harder to accidentally delete them. Delete the outposts, that is. And boy, this thing is slow. I believe this is the slowest ship in the game at the moment, the Mortar Brig. Let's get a pretty screeny for... And I really wonder if you can run aground. We're here to test, so. Clan officers can change the clan descriptions and kick members from the clan now. Yay! So if your clan leader goes AFK for whatever reason, doesn't mean you can't do clan stuff as an officer. When installing cannons, you can see their effect of speed in the port description, ship description, which is excellent. So now you can actually see the effect in port of the cannon's weights. Enable, disable enemy communications options now work with instances. I don't know what that means. Nope, no clue what that means. Ignore list now does not allow trade invite spam. Good. Extra graphical options are added for land visual settings, which would be under graphics, terrain, I guess. Disengage command now costs 45 preparation for both parties. Both the attacker and the defender. Unprepared ships start with 25 preparation when boarding begins. So, yeah, that's good. Private movements are disabled for NPCs. Producing ports make and sell goods at one price. I don't know if I like that. But oh well. NPC resource consumption increased for several goods. NPC purchase price bonuses removed. I don't know what that means either, but oh well. NPC, bot behavior bugs fixed before major overhaul in the future, so there will be no more work on bots for 1 to 2 months by the devs. So let's hope the bots are good now. Penetration system is slightly improved. Hammocks bonuses increased. Yay! As an avid user of extra hammocks, oh yeah. Grind has somewhat addressed by lowering the XP thresholds. Now I'm still busy compiling that for the wiki, so that list is now out of date. Until hopefully I get it fixed soon. But for now it'll be out of date. Let's get some more pretty screenshots of me getting close to land. I really like how this looks. It's nice to have land in battles. I can imagine sailing like near a mountain, how amazing that would look. Okay, let's scroll down. It was a huge patch notes, so it's taken a while. Okay, so several redundant messages removed. Which messages that is, I don't know. Battle circle of death synchronization bug fixed. So sometimes it wouldn't, the circle of death wouldn't be right. Like it would be desynchronized or whatever. So that's fixed. That's good. Ingemaland is now a proper 4th rate. So the Ingemaland in-game is the 4th rate ship of the line. Steel Toolbox now gives absolute bonus and not percentage bonus. Several bugs for NPC behavior fixed. Several boarding visualization bugs fixed. I don't know which bugs those were, but oh well. Several repair time bugs fixed. Good. I'm getting awfully close to land now. Several graphical bugs fixed on Le Gros Ventre. FXAA can now be switched off forever. It was switched off forever for me anyways, so I don't know. I think it was at least. And I'm getting awfully close to land. Several minor bugs with crew management fixed. Bot reload bug fixed. And cutter position on water in the open world slightly improved. And of course the good old multiple bugs and problems probably introduced. Oh wow! Oh! No! Shit, son! Shit! They've got coral and shit! Okay. Will I run aground? Yes. However, getting out isn't the most difficult, I think. No, getting out isn't hard. Actually. Fuck. I ran around! Forget that, I can't get out. Let's see. Can I reverse myself? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Me and my big mouth. Shit. So anyways. Shit. Oh god, that's so... Oh, how did I let this happen? Oh. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. I find this hilarious. So yeah, so this has been patch notes. So this confirms that you can run aground, and if you do, you're fucked. There's Coral, which wasn't in the patch notes, but that is pretty cool. I don't, that's new in this patch, I guess. But the Coral, I like that, and I really like it. But yeah. Oh, I'm getting out. Oh yeah, come on, turn, get out. Yes. So yeah, I've gone through the patch notes. You can all discover this for yourself, and I hope you enjoyed watching, especially this little bonus bit of me in the end getting stuck. Yeah, I'm stupid. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. This has been patch 9.7 Land in Sight patch notes. Bye.